laptop. If you have access to a computer, you can build Jarvis. That's how powerful technology is today. And to be able to build this for less than $100, I could never have imagined that 8 months ago. Now, it's not, like I told you, it's not just in my personal life. In my professional life, in my company, I am a career strategist, and I help companies with strategy and innovation. That's what I do every day. So in my company, we decided that we will take what we do and we will build it in the form of AI. So today, we have built AI agents that can do market research, competitive analysis, customer analysis, technology evaluation, and it took us 6 months to do this. And we built it ourselves. We sat down, and with the help of artificial intelligence, we built the first set of AI agents. And this is not just, vibe coding, right? You hear a lot about vibe coding. This is actually 120,000 lines of code behind that platform. And I'm proud to tell you that we launched this to market last week. And San Jose State University in the US has started adopting this to do their strategic planning, and they are saving tens of thousands of dollars because of this technology. So once again, 8 months ago, I did not know a single line of coding. And I'm of the very firm belief that artificial intelligence gives you the power to make your dreams come true. If you can dream it, you can build it. So with that as a starting note, let's talk about AI now from the standpoint of familiar with, and we can relate to how it changed our lives. The first one, going back to the 20s, is electricity. Think of how electricity is now a part of every aspect of our life. None of us in our homes will have any productivity. There are no computers, nothing. Everything goes dark without electricity. Our complete life was rewired because of electricity. After electricity was computers in the 70s. Once again, completely reshaped the fabric of work and society. Then came the internet. Don't have to tell you how important the internet is. Today, when you look at utilities, after food and electricity, is internet and mobility. When I walked into Babcock University's grocery store, I found 3 things. One, in the same complex, I found food, then I found clothing, and the third thing I found was internet and mobility. That's what they were selling. That's how important mobility and the internet is in our life. AI today is that next technology. AI is a general purpose technology. A general purpose technology affects everything in our life. It comes into everything in our life in a good way. And let me show you a few interesting ways in which AI is going to shape different parts of our enterprises and our society. And this will also show us how we can unlock innovation from artificial intelligence. So let us take AI at an enterprise level. And when we look at a company is a set of different functions. So in a company, you have marketing, you have customer support, finance, operations, sales, product development, research and R&D. You have all these different parts of a company. And when you look at them, they all that connects all of these together, a common denominator, something similar about all these functions, and that is that every function is a workflow. Every one of these, whether it's sales, marketing, R&D, HR, each function is nothing but a set of human processes connected by data and tools and machines. That's all it is. Every function is a workflow. The minute you understand this, you start to realize that you can start to build AI agents for every one of those workflows. So anywhere where you can improve efficiency, anywhere where you can improve the human experience, anywhere you can improve productivity, you can start looking at how do you build AI agents. And if every one of those companies' functions is a workflow, and if every one of those workflows can now be redesigned because of this new intelligence layer that we have, you can start to imagine that in 5 years' time, an enterprise is going to look very, very, very different. It's not going to look the same. And this explains to you why AI, similar to electricity, is a general purpose technology, and general purpose technologies are very, very powerful technologies. So let's go from an enterprise level now to more an industry level and see what happens there. So when you look at AI at an industry level, let's take healthcare, finance, manufacturing, retail, just 4 simple industries as examples, right? There are hundreds more. Within an industry level, like in healthcare, you got patient diagnostics, you got consultation. In retail, you have e-commerce, you have logistics, you have general purpose stores. In finance, you have investment analysis. You have all of these different aspects of these industries. But again, there is a commonality today across all these industries, which is hidden behind all these industries is data. Every one of these industries, like if you think of today, the whole revolution that is happening in Nigeria in the fintech industry, at the back of it is all data, right? That's what it is. Today, when you look at money, digital currency, it's all data. When you put money in a bank, when you draw money from a bank, it's 100% digital transactions. So data allows you to now start innovating. Once you understand that data drives many of these industries, processes drives many of these industries, then you can start looking at AI automation and insights. And there's a whole world of innovation that you can bring about in the area of AI automation and insights. So at a personal level, AI could be an innovator. At enterprise level, AI could be an innovator. And at an industry level, AI could be a part of innovation. So the only thing left to talk about then is, what about at a national level? What does AI do for us at a national level? Interestingly, when you go to the national level, the conversation changes a little bit. So let's talk about AI at a national level and how AI could drive innovation at a national level. Similar to how economies have benefited from the energy industry, in order to benefit from artificial intelligence, most countries are investing in this kind of a technology stack. This is the AI technology stack. If AI has to serve a purpose for us, this is the background layers that exist to make that AI serve that purpose for us. If you remove these layers, AI does not exist. And these 5 layers here are some of the most important layers of artificial intelligence, and every nation is investing in these 5 layers. Actually, let me take that back. Most nations want to invest in all 5 layers. Some nations are investing in the top layer, some nations in the bottom, some on all of them. So let's talk about them for a few minutes. Actually, let's start from the top. Let's go down to the bottom. At the top layer is AI applications, right? For example, ChatGPT is an AI application. It's the topmost layer. It's the layer that all of us interact with. It's the layer that all of us work with. It's a layer that we all know intimately well. And a lot of apps, there's going to be a ton of applications and companies that come up in that layer to build artificial intelligence innovation for everyday human life. ChatGPT is one of them, right? But beyond ChatGPT, there is an AI platform that underserves ChatGPT. And these platforms are the next layer. These are platforms that allow you to build applications like ChatGPT. And there are tons of them coming out. Hugging Face, you can go online and look at AI platforms. And then you need semiconductors to power the computers. So that's the entire vertical stack of artificial intelligence. And today, for example, China is heavily investing in their own AI models. You'd have heard of DeepSeek, you'd have heard of all of Alibaba's own models, Quen. They are investing in their own AI models. India is investing heavily in cloud computing and semiconductors. Why are these nations investing in this? Why are the nations not adopting AI technologies purely from other nations? And the reason for this is because AI has become a part of every nation's national strategy. So the question you have to ask yourself is, do you want another country to have access to the data of your country? Because if you have an AI model that you are using today, and that AI model sits in another country, and you send your data to that country, do you want your data? Now, some data doesn't matter, right? Like my financial accounts, I'm happy to share it with AI and get advice. But if I have a defense strategy, do I want to use AI from another country to look at my defense strategy? So this is why nations are starting to build and invest in every layer of this particular stack. So when you look at innovation at a national level and a national strategy, and when Babcock looks at innovation, the AI technology stack would become a really important part of how you drive AI innovation, both at a university level and at a national level, right? So these are some ways or some aspects of artificial intelligence that affect industries, affect societies, and affect our personal life. So with this, I want to transition to the third topic that I told you that we will talk about. We spoke about personal AI power, and we spoke about societal AI power. Now let's talk about some of the things that make this happen. And this is why when distinguished Vice Chancellor and Charles, when they invited me to be part of this event, I was really, really thrilled, because what they are doing is the foundations for building this kind of innovation. And let me show you why. Oh, sorry, before that, we all like numbers, and I can tell you about AI all day long, but if it doesn't translate to economic benefit, then there's no point. So rather than me quote numbers, I pulled a direct quote from the managing director of Microsoft in Nigeria. So based on her calculations and her estimation, Nigeria could reap about $58 billion of economic benefit. It was about 138. So Nigeria is a huge portion of that economic boom, right? So let's dive into our last topic for today, which is the four most important aspects of driving this kind of AI innovation. Number one, education is completely changing because of artificial intelligence. And the pace at which things are changing is profound. So, like, if you look at the iPhone, today Apple releases a new iPhone into the market every 9 months. An entire product is redesigned, upgraded, new features are brought in, tested, manufactured, put into every retail store within 9 months. That's the time it takes for Apple to bring out a new iPhone. So now, if you then take artificial intelligence, on average, it's taking companies a couple of months to bring out new AI models. That's the speed at which AI innovation is happening. And so theoretical knowledge alone, if you purely rely on reading and if you purely rely on theoretical knowledge, the odds of success become very low. So experiential education, being able to test, refine, build, test on their own from the day one, the potential is so huge. So experiential education is the first most important foundation for this kind of innovation. The second one, after experiential education, could you move my slide? I'm not able to get to the next slide. The next one is an innovation ecosystem. So we can have all the best ideas in the world, but as an entrepreneur, as a person who has an idea, you need to be supported by a very strong ecosystem to see that idea come to life. Now, I looked at 10 major successful billionaires from Nigeria. I studied these 10 billionaires. And what I found in common on all 10 of them is they were able to capitalize on ecosystems around them to get to where they got to. So without that innovation ecosystem, entrepreneurs cannot succeed. Why is that? Why is this innovation ecosystem so important? Now, an innovation ecosystem isn't a man-made idea, right? Today we started the day talking about God. So let's think of God's innovation ecosystem. God's innovation ecosystem is a mother's womb. When you are born, those 9 months that you spend that in a protected environment, a nurturing environment, an environment that only cares about your success, an environment that defends you from all the things that could harm you, an environment that gives you the ability to grow, and an environment that nourishes you. That is what an incubator has to be. And if we draw on the very example of creation, we can build some of the best incubators for entrepreneurs, and they need it. So innovation ecosystems, and the fact that Babcock University is building this innovation ecosystem is one of the most powerful things for an entrepreneur in this economy. The third aspect, when you build these innovation ecosystems, to draw from them, I think it's really important to be global, learn from other nations, and draw from the best, but solve local. Every successful ecosystem, every successful entrepreneur has solved local problems before they went global. Let me give you some examples. So, when you look at the Indian ecosystem, at the foundation of the Indian ecosystem, before Bangalore became a startup hub, there was a huge talent, technology outsourcing industry already existed. Wipro, TCS, Infosys, they had all built a massive technology industry, and that talent existed in India. So on top of that technology outsourcing talent, there was a core local problem that entrepreneurs solved, which is India had a growing middle class. And that middle class had needs. They had demands. They wanted to live a convenient life. They wanted to live a good life, a high quality life. So entrepreneurs took that technology background and they started building products and services for the middle class of India, leading to the growth of the nation. So they solved a local problem. Now, every country's local challenges are different. So every country's strength is different. So when you look at Israel, for example, in Israel, there was a huge amount of military talent. People who came out of the military who understood technology deeply. there was also a huge amount of government funding and intervention. Based on these strengths, entrepreneurs in Israel solved 3 problems. All 3 were local problems. Number 1, survival, defense, survival and defense against other nations that could harm Israel. The second one was scarcity. Israel went through a period where they had a lot of scarcity for food. So entrepreneurs solved agricultural problems using technology. So today Israel is known for their technology in agriculture and security, right? So entrepreneurs in these countries tapped into local problems, solved them, but leveraged global technology. India did the same thing. For example, Flipkart, India's largest retailer, is similar to Amazon, or Ola, or any Uber, any of these. They leverage technologies, but they solve local problems. And that is where the power lies. Understanding, so for Nigeria, and as Babcock embarks on this new journey, it is very important for us to understand what are our strengths, what do we hold passionate, what is it that we want to make true in this world. And from there, you solve the local problems in order for you to build your startup ecosystem and get it there. And I think to a large degree, this is already happening, right? The fintech revolution that's happening in Nigeria is a direct example of this. So be global, but solve local. And I think that will drive innovation heavily. The last point that I would like to make is about the culture of giving back. In all of these innovation ecosystems that I worked in, I have found that one of the most important, it is not talked about a lot, it is underestimated, but it is the most powerful. Any entrepreneur in these ecosystems can pick up the phone and talk to any mentor, anybody who has succeeded coming out of an ecosystem in any of these innovation ecosystems will be more than happy to get on a phone call with a budding entrepreneur and tell them what they did, help them, advise them, get on phone calls, get into coffee shops, sit down, brainstorm, run sessions, run workshops, come to these innovation centers, present ideas, showed what happened. So it is so important for people who are successful in the community to be actively engaged, to help these entrepreneurs, mentor them, chat with them, conduct classes, provide resources. I can tell you in every ecosystem, like the ecosystem I'm in Silicon Valley, so many people have supported me. So many people pick up my phone call, give me advice, talk to me all the time, and they expect nothing in return. That ecosystem, that ability, it makes me feel intensely secure when I have that kind of a support ecosystem around me. So it is really important for all the industry leaders who have joined us today, all of the successful businessmen and women, to be a part of the ecosystem and give back. Your support is what will allow this ecosystem to grow. So with that, I would like to wish Babcock University the most successful takeoff in building a future that you dream of, a future that you want. And I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I thought we could do better than that for our first keynote presentation today. Thank you very much, Mr. Ravi Shankar, for leading us, everyone here, on an exploration of how AI is not just a tool, but an enterprise infrastructure that is reshaping industries and redefining competitiveness. That was very rich, very robust discussion you have led us through this morning, and it's been very, very exciting hearing and sitting in, listening to that presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we are going to go on a tea break. And this is how this tea break is going to be conducted. The principal officers, led by the President, Vice Chancellor, and our special guests, the AVPs, the deans and provosts, will be ushered out through the exit door here by the protocol team to where they will be served the tea break. The rest of us will be seated here and we will have our tea break here. It's an opportunity to connect, especially as this aligns with SDG 17 partnerships for goals. So please, let's use this 20 minutes for the tea break to interact, to form partnerships, and of course, to take advantage of these ecosystems. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We will have you back in 15-20 minutes from now. Thank you. Enjoy the tea break. Please, the rest of us will remain seated until the refreshment is served. Thank you.
Your body broken now and healed. Your blood was shed from my life.
Let's go. Yeah. See, me, I just they wonder how you they do me, and all the reasons why you love me.
What do you do me, Papa?
Now wonder. You just they tell me, they make I no worry. Now I'm free for real.
What do you do me, Papa?
Just a wonder. I say I just a wonder how you they do me, and all the reasons why you love me.
What do you do me, Papa? Now wonder.
You just they tell me, say make I no worry. Now I'm free for it.
I walk in victory. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. imagine all you went through just for.
Let's go. Yeah. See, me, I just they wonder how you they do me, and all the reasons why you love me.
What do you do me, Papa?
I wonder. You just they tell me, they make I no worry. Now I'm free, free for real.
What do you do me, Papa?
Just they wonder. I say me, I just they wonder how you they do me, and all the reasons why you love me.
What do you do me, Papa? I wonder.
You just they tell me, say make I no worry. Now I'm free, free for real.
What do you do me, Papa? I wonder.
I just they wonder, oh yeah. I they wonder, 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 oh Papa. I just they wonder, oh yeah. Just they wonder, wait till you they do me. I wonder. I tell me you just a wonder, 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 hey wonder, 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 oh Papa, I just a wonder, yeah. Wait till they do me, Papa, yeah. So be the beat.
Lord, I'm grateful for the life that you give me. Thank you for the way that I'm living. I'm nothing but your grace.
Oh,
that I'm
Papa.
so glad.
Oh, Papa.
Yeah. And now I'm smiling. Yes, the joy of the Lord keeps me shining. Yeah. Papa,
Lord, I'm grateful for your loving kindness. Lord, I'm grateful for your peace, your amazing grace, and your mercy towards me. I'm amazed by how you love me. I'm amazed by how you give me. I'm amazed by how you help me, God. Where do you do me, Papa? I wonder.
my life is a testimony of your undying love and your faithfulness I see each and every day. Yeah. Me, I just they wonder, they wonder, they wonder. Now everything we do to deserve this kind of love. Oh, you have to me, my father, my best friend.
I dey wonder, 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 I dey wonder. ṣé máìkì yẹn ń ṣiṣẹ́? Ó ń ṣiṣẹ́. Ẹgbẹ́ sí mi létí, ẹgbẹ́ fídíò sí mi létí. Wọ́sì. Ó mọ àwọn orin tá a máa fi lọ́rùn nígbà tá a kéré. Ẹ kọ́kọ́ fún ẹni kan àwọn orin bíi ó ṣe o Jésù. Ó ṣe o Jésù. Ó ṣe o Jésù. Bàbá bàbá. Ó ṣe o. Ó ṣe o. Èmi balẹ̀ bẹ̀rù wá. Oyè Olúwa Jésù Jésù Jésù. Ó kọ́ wọn lọ, kí wọ́n bá mi. Ìṣẹ́gun rẹ̀. Wọ́n ní live stream ti stop. They said it has stopped. Àti wọlé padà. Ó yá bíbí ògbé mi débẹ̀.
Àkìkìtàn l'Olódùmarè o. Àkìkìtàn ní Jésù tó wá sáyé.
Tó mú ìgbàlà.
Òun ló mú ìgbàlà ọ̀la wá fún ẹ̀dá ènìyàn o. Kábíyèsí o, Olódùmarè o. Àkìkìtàn. Àkìkìtàn ni Ọlọ́run àwọn bàbá wa.
Sọ pé àkìkìtàn o. Àkìkìtàn o. Orí ẹ pé ọmọ ọdún àgbà. Ó mú ìgbàlà o. Ó mú ìgbàlà ńlá. Wọ́n fún àyà. Ó yẹ kó ní kábíyèsí rẹ̀ Olódùmarè. Bá mi kì í.
Àkìkìtàn Ọlọ́run àwọn bàbá wa. Àkìkìtàn olórúkọ àpèríre, olórúkọ àpèrí ìyanu. Ẹni tó ní ayé tó ní ọ̀run, ó ń darí ayé àti ọ̀run lẹ́ẹ̀kan ṣoṣo tí ò dẹ̀rẹ̀. Ó gàjí àwọn alágbára. Ẹni tó ń sọ ẹ̀gàn di ògo, tó ń fi ọwọ́ ẹgbẹ́ apá àṣìṣe ẹ̀dá rẹ̀, tó ń tún ìtànkọ́ ó ń gbógo fún ọ̀lẹ. Olórúkọ àpèríre, olórúkọ àpèjá gbangba, olórúkọ àpèjánà, olórúkọ àpèrí ìmọ́lẹ̀. Ọba wọn bá olórí ayé olóòpọ̀ ọjọ́gbọ́. Ẹni tẹ́yìn sọ̀tọ̀ Ọlọ́run àwọn ọmọ ogun. Ọba àwọn ọba ẹrù rẹ̀ ń bà mí o.
Ẹ̀yin Olúwa lógo. Wà wá ní olórúkọ àpèríre Jésù oyè. Ó yá Jésù Jésù Jésù. Jésù 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 Jésù. Olórúkọ. Jésù 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 Jésù. Jésù 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 Jésù. Olórúkọ àpèríre. Tó ti gbé mi wọlé, ṣé mi ti dé?
Ìjọ lèmi ò máa jó.
Ọmọ Jésù, ó yẹ sọ pé ọmọ Jésù Kristi, ọmọ Jésù Kristi, ọmọ Jésù Kristi, ọmọ Jésù Kristi, ọmọ Jésù Kristi.
Ẹ̀rín lèmi ò máa rí. Olùgbàlà ti dá mi láre o. Hallelujah o. Ìjọ lèmi ò máa jó. Ìjọ lèmi ò máa jó.
Ẹ̀rín lèmi ò èmi nìkan tán ló wá ṣe yìí fún Jésù. Èmi nìkan tán ló wá ṣe yìí fún Jésù. Èmi ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ tó kọjú sí ṣe lóore. Èmi tẹ́bí àtọ̀rẹ́ ti kọ̀ sílẹ̀. Owó ní ṣoṣo, owó ní ṣoṣo, ló sọ mí dolórí rẹ̀. Orin rẹ̀ máa pọ̀ láyé mi, èlò ó sàrọ̀ ṣàbà. Ṣé o mọ nǹkan tó máa ṣe nísìn? Fún wa lórin inú ìwé orin. Orin inú ìwé orin.
Ẹ̀yin ọba ògo, ó ní Ọlọ́run yẹ fún ṣẹ́yánú tí ó ti yàn. Ó wà pẹ́ lọ́wọ́ èrò mímọ́ lọ́nà, ó sì jẹ́ ìmọ́lẹ̀ wọn lọ́sàn-án lóru.
Ẹ̀yin áńgẹ́lì dídán. Ẹ̀yin áńgẹ́lì dídán.
Gbogbo yín júbà.
Gbogbo yín júbà. Ojú rẹ̀ o, kí gbogbo jọba rẹ̀, kí gbogbo jọba báyọ̀ tí yí lọ. Iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ yóò máa yọ, yóò máa yẹ. Iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ o, bí ìbùkún fèrè bú. Ibi tó kún mi lọ yà, ó fà kan, ó fà kan. Wọ́n ní ìfún ìdánwò bí okùn ìfẹ́ tó so wá pọ̀ mọ́ àwọn ogun ọ̀run. Fún bàtọ́ tí ṣẹ́gun, retí tí kì í ṣọ́. Fún ilé ogun tó ti gbèsè fún wa. Ẹ̀yin áńgẹ́lì dídán dídán o. Ẹlùdúrúdúrà o. Kí gbogbo yín júbà. Kí gbogbo ìjọba rẹ̀ yẹ. Mo fẹ́ gbé ẹ sórí express. Mo fẹ́ yọ bírèkì kúrò lẹ́sẹ̀ o.
All right, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. We'd like to welcome you all back from the tea break. I do hope that you had a very refreshing moment. Before we proceed to the next segment of our program, I'd like to very quickly acknowledge that we have gentlemen of the press giving coverage to this summit, and we would like to give them 1 minute or two so they can take pictures of the President, Vice Chancellor, our university leadership, and our very special guest. So if we have the media personnel, gentlemen of the press here very quickly, this is the time when you can take your pictures before we proceed to our next session. That should happen in just a minute or two. Please kindly execute that immediately. We would like to document the proceedings here pictorially. While that is going on, would like to observe, also like to say that transformative initiatives like this do not happen in isolation. Therefore, we would like to acknowledge and recognize one of the key stakeholders and, as a matter of fact, key supporters of this initiative. And ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to put your hands together for our Parents Consultative Forum, Babcock University Parents Consultative Forum, here represented very ably. They have demonstrated their commitment to quality education, to innovation, and institutional excellence, which of course aligns very strongly with the SDGs 4 that talks about quality education, the SDGs 17 that addresses partnerships for the goals. And so once again, if you are in the house and you have had tea break and you have been refreshed, please give our PCF members a very resounding round of applause for supporting this initiative. Specifically, I would like to mention their names. The EXCO members are here. We have Professor Oladele Talabi, who is the Vice Chairman. Professor Talabi, thank you very much. Where are you? Are you in the house? Professor Talabi, thank you very much for... Please, PCF EXCOs that are here, kindly come and join the photo session. PCF EXCOs, please kindly come and join the photo session immediately. Professor Talabi, Vice Chairman. Dr. Imade, Treasurer. Dr. Imade, are you in the house? Please, Kulira, thank you. Please appreciate Dr. Imade, one of our PCF EXCO members. And then we have Dr. Magdalene Omole, Welfare Director. Dr. Omole, thank you very much. Please give her a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. We have Mr. Diron Abaton. If I mispronounce your name, like I said earlier, it's not part of the summit. Mr. Diron, thank you. He is an ex-officio and advisor. And then, of course, we have Engineer Charles Naji, Project Director. Engineer Charles Naji is here, right here. He is smiling very broadly. He's one of the happiest members of the team here today. Thank you very much, PCF EXCOs. Thank you.
Ninja flavor that comes. For all that you've done, I give you thanks. For favor and grace, I give you thanks. Supernatural life, I give you thanks. For loving me, Lord.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, you know that an institution that is forward-thinking, like Babcock, has some persons behind the room, behind the scenes, some persons who ensure that policies that will drive these innovations happen. And we have one of such persons, is a member of the Babcock University Governing Council, Professor Joseph Azi. Professor Joseph Azi, please, thank you very much for coming. Please, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate Professor Azi, a member of the Babcock University Governing Council. Thank you for being here to support and give breath to this initiative today. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we would go straight to our next event, which is the keynote the second keynote for this summit. I would like to invite the keynote speaker. All right, let me invite Nikki Verd. Nikki Verd is our keynote speaker for this second segment. Now, please kindly come. Please, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for this amiable and delectable young lady. Please kindly stand here. And we will have the profile played for us. It's going to be an audio-visual narration of her profile, very brief and abridged biography and profile of what she has been doing behind the scene and of course on a very global stage, so we can appreciate the value that she brings to this summit.
Nikki Verd is an internationally recognized digital futurist, AI strategist, best-selling author, and global thought leader on the future of work and digital disruption. Based in South Africa, she advises governments, corporations, and institutions across multiple continents on preparing for workforce transformation and AI adoption in an increasingly intelligent economy. Her best-selling book, Disrupt Yourself or Be Disrupted, has become a defining text for professionals and organizations navigating digital transformation. Nikki is our futures accessible and actionable, blending deep strategic foresight with human-centric design, seeking to future-proof their talent culture and operational models. At the summit, she brings a powerful narrative on why is the most critical ecosystem. Nikki Verd's participation brings the and commercialization narrative.